guys, welcome back to more Stardew Valley Road to Riches with Jojo. So, we've still got a little bit of Crystallarium production to do, a little bit of keg production to do. We need to get some sheds going. And we need to get clay and fiber. Those are the big things, clay and fiber. Let's see. Oh, and apparently gold, because I forgot I have gold in my top bar. Thankfully, nothing is ready today, so today might actually be a good day to go ahead and hit the mines. Since nothing's ready. Give some of that to Shane. We may or may not hear doggos barking, because Tarkus is a puppy and likes to bark at everything, especially cats that he's not supposed to bark at. And there has been a absolutely humongous armadillo in our front yard. Let's see. We move you over. You can go down there, and these guys I can drop in our chest really quick before we head out. Okay, because we need to use the obelisk. I need to find a good place for the obelisk as well. I was like, that spot's okay, but it's not the greatest. But nothing's ready. That means we can go mining. We do still need a little bit of iridium. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm not gonna worry too much about getting... We're gonna do like last time. As long as we get over 300 pieces, I'm probably gonna be happy with it. If we have time, and depending on how I feel once we get down there, I might keep going, I might not. It really just depends. That's the best part about playing a video game. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do. When you feel like it, for the most part. Alright. Drop down a couple floors. Waste some staircases. It's fine. We've got plenty to spare. I would like to hit sub 200 before noon, but we'll see how that actually goes. Oh, treasure floor. What do we got? Off to a fantastic start, so free Crystallarium. I will definitely take that. That saves us a ton of time and resources. Means we can put those resources towards more Crystallariums. Like I said, we don't really need that many more. We need 2 sheds worth, and that should be enough to finish us out. Any other odds and ends we can get from our Statues of Perfection. And once we do finish out doing the Crystallariums, I'll probably still keep going to the desert on Thursdays to stock up on magic rock candy, because that could be useful for fun. Same thing with like the jade and... oh shit, it's sun. You know what? It's fine. We can just stockpile it all up till next week. That's fine. But because I did want to... once we have the free time, or once we no longer need to go to the mines for actual resources, just do a deep dive in Skull Cavern, just for fun. Because why not? Never hurts to do things just for fun. Especially because once we have the Crystallariums all in place, and the kegs all in place, we really don't have a whole lot else to worry about aside from just doing things. Like I said, we might just time skip and just like keep an eye out for different days. But we could also do things like find cutscenes and get different clothing items and stuff like that. I don't know. Really just depends on how I feel once we hit there. I don't need any more dark cowboy hats, thank you. I really don't. Thank you. No, thank you. But so far, aside from that, the things we've gotten from the treasure chest have been pretty good. I will always take a purple slime egg. I will always take a crystallarium. Like, even once we have all of our crystallariums made up, if it gives me one, I will take it. Because I'm sure I can find something else that I can use it for. If nothing else, I could just, like, start up a collection of one of each of the gems. Just having a crystallarium of those. Just for the look of it. Helps if I actually pay attention to where rocks and walls are, so I don't try to put staircases down on them. Okay, it's 10 a.m. and we're like, oh shit, that was a treasure floor. Oh well. Can't be helped, already went past it. But we're like 50 floors away from being sub 200. So not too bad. Treasure floor, and I'm not missing it this time. Bombs. You know what? I will take those. I will always take bombs. They do come in handy. Especially for my mining style, they come in handy. Hello, Athena. Did you decide you needed to be in here? Okay. No, Tarkus. Good girl. No, Tarkus. Tarkus is still not allowed to be in the room while I'm streaming because I can pay attention to one or the other. I can't pay attention to both. And he's already eaten one phone cord. He didn't do that while we were streaming. He did that at random because Athena has a bad habit of she knows how to break into the baby gate and she'll leave it open behind her because obviously she doesn't know how to close it. She is in fact a puppy. Well, she's not a puppy, but look, you know what? No matter how old she gets, Athena will always be my puppy. So I'm gonna keep calling her my puppy. But, so since she doesn't know how to close it behind herself, that lets Tarkus in. And when he does that, we don't know that he's in here. And he has free reign to chew on whatever he wants to because there's no humans to stop him. I really wish she would just, like, let me know in some way, shape, or form that she's gonna be in the room, though, because, like, the other night, she caught me off guard so bad. Oh. Sure, we'll jump in. 5 levels. Keep an eye out for a good floor. So far none of these have been quite what I'm looking for. Yeah, there's an okay amount here. I'll go ahead and bomb it. Alright, 6 levels again. Yeah, no, we're not dealing with the Pepper Rex area. Nothing there. Oh, there's a decent amount here. I'll go ahead and bomb. But yeah, I wish she could tell me when she's gonna do things. So that way things like the phone cord don't get chewed up. But it's okay. Just means I need to be more diligent about paying attention to what she's doing. But we've just gone so long not having to worry about what Athena gets into, because she's a good dog, generally speaking. The worst thing she's ever done is antagonize the cats. And by antagonize, I mean she wants to play, but they very much do not. And she still hasn't caught on to that fact just yet. But that's okay. She'll get there eventually. And now she's got Tarkus to play with. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and eat the magic rock candy. Look, here, Mr. Serpent. You can keep hitting me all you want, but it's not going to end well for you. Also, I need to move some of this stuff onto my top bar, because I like watching it. I guess I can move the clay onto my top bar, too, now that we have a piece. Because clay is one of those things we definitely need to collect. Oh, there's a lot of bats on this level, isn't there? Okay, eat some salad. Nah. Okay, there's a decent chunk right here I have to go for. How's everything looking up here? Spread out enough that I'm not going to worry about getting it. And I know we had a staircase up here. Not enough to worry about. Not enough to worry about. For all I know, there's like a giant section of stuff just off to the side that I can't see, but I'm not going to worry about it. If I can't see it, it doesn't exist. We're just going to throw object permanence out the window. If I can't see it, it doesn't exist anymore. It's gone forever. Oh, and we got a shaft on that one. Oh, there's a decent amount up there. Okay, we need more espresso. We are up to 177 pieces. Probably more once I go down here and collect all of this. Definitely more, now that I'm down here and collecting all of this. So, almost at 200 with that. And not enough to deal with ghosts. Iridium Sprinkler, again, I will take. Oh, thank you, Homo Focused. By the way, how's your day going? Let's see. You know what? There's enough spread around here that I will deal with the serpents. Don't know if I want to deal with the bats, though. The bats are... Well, they do give me iridium, though. But they're just such jerks. I'm still holding a grudge against the iridium bats from that one Mr. Key Hungry challenge we did back on the Perfection run. I will never forgive that one bat. And therefore, all iridium bats are going to be lumped in with that one iridium bat. Alright, eat some salad. Okay, I think that's all of the iridium on here. Well, thank you, thank you. We're doing a 1 billion run. We're at 100 million right now. And as you can see, we have broken the money bar. I'm really disappointed because I remember when the money bar would, like, have bouncing numbers. And I was hoping for that, but I'm guessing that's something that got fixed along the... at some point in time. Also, whose chat were you modding? I always look for new people to watch. All of my entertainment comes from YouTube anyway, so... Alright, not dealing with the mummies because they're just a pain in the butt and they don't do enough damage to really be worth the time. There's enough here that I'll go ahead and grab. Let's see, if I can stop getting hung up on rocks, that would be fantastic. Okay, we're almost at 300 pieces of iridium. Yeah, I'm just not dealing with that level. Or this one. Absolutely Ash. That's a cute name. Hold on. I'm gonna check her out whenever I get done. That is a stinking cute name, though. Yeah, the majority of my entertainment comes from YouTube, so I'm always down to find new people to listen to. Especially if it's other Stardew players. Because it's fun seeing other takes on the game. Need one more? Yeah, one more. Go ahead and fully heal up so I don't do damage to myself and accidentally end this run faster than I'm ready for it to be. Not worth dealing with this. Oh, that's worth dealing with. Okay, there's a little bit going on over here. We are sub 300 on iridium pieces now. Yeah, I really don't need another one. We've got like 5 of those back at the house. Same there. I've got way too many auto grabbers. Yeah, I'll take some of this stuff. If I can get around the rocks. Ooh, let's see. I will take those 2 over the slime and cave carrot any day. Alright, how much time do we have left on our magic rock candy? A little over a minute. Might as well make the most of it. Oh, come here. I just had to get at least 1 hit on to make up for him following me around. I see 3 bats. Do I want to deal with them? Oh, there's 4. Not seeing him as much. Is there anything going on down below here? Not really. Not dealing with that one. Okay, I really don't need any more seed makers either. You know what? It's 10 o'clock. I think that's... Dang, we're so close to 400 pieces, though. We're gonna go down 1 more level. I'll get 400 pieces, and then we'll come back up. Because then I can go ahead and get all of my inventory sorted out. And we may even be able to harvest our crops before we go to bed, too. Wait. Okay. Get that all sorted. Didn't have any wood pieces. Okay, I think everything else goes in the greenhouse. Trust me, my dude, it's not skill. I've just spent way too much of my life playing this game. But thank you. Let's go ahead and put that in there. I would break that down, but I'm not sure if we're going to need any more of these iridium sprinklers whenever we get the kegs moved over. Because I did want to kind of use that space over here for more crops. We don't necessarily need that many crop fields, but it does break up the space between sheds a little bit better. Makes it actually look like a farm. Plus, we might actually end up needing that much if we end up getting as many kegs as I'm thinking about getting. We won't have to use any of our backup fruit if we do that. I'll keep that in mind then. I'll stop selling short my skills. I'm still not super good on some things, but that is 100% because I just don't have very good hand-eye coordination. But hey, putting in way too much time can also pay out, so... Oh hey, our Crystallariums are going to be ready tomorrow. Alright, how much did we get for random bull? Not too bad for random stuff. The purple slime egg definitely helped. And so did the diamonds. Alright. First round of Crystallariums. I'm glad we went ahead and did the Skull Cavern trip today then, because that would be Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, just Crystallariums. Plus, I'm not sure when the kegs are going to start being ready. Probably Wednesday or Thursday, if I had to guess. Come on, prismatic shard, please. Thank you. Rosie! Makino's hanging out in the kitchen. He's not hiding in the bed for once. I don't know what that was, where he was just constantly hanging out in the bed. Oh, give me that. Thank you. Makino. Winter's just around the corner. We need to double check the heating system, turn off the valves, and check all the insulation in the house. Actually, that is a good reminder because it is getting close to... It is getting close to, cold weather around here, too. And the thing I always forget about is actually covering up our outside faucet. Thankfully, my grandpa does it out here, but at the house we've got 2 outside faucets that we need to cover up. Oh, thank you, my dude. Go get some rest. Believe me, you're not really going to be missing out on anything. It's going to be more or less the same thing, just instead of mining, it's going to be changing out Crystallariums. And that is our main source of income here. Oh, I need to get my scythe and get rid of that because I don't want it hindering my crop, or my trees. One of our mushroom trees is already fully grown. I imagine there's probably some more hanging out at the bottom of the farm that I just can't see. I think Athena has finally hit the chill. You finally chill, Bubba? Like, I don't know what it is about that armadillo that she wants to bark at so badly, but either she really wants to be his friend or he's talked some mad shit through the window, because she was going completely berserk trying to get out there. It probably doesn't help that she's been playing with Tarkus all day, so she's already super hyped up. She's finally not as scared of him, which, you know, awesome, but it means they play, and their play tends to be a lot of jumping around. So she wears herself out pretty quickly, and also she likes to jump around on the bed. Usually when there are humans on it. Poor Athena still thinks she's a little puppy. She is not. She is a big dog, and it hurts so bad when she jumps on you. Especially if you're poor Drew minding your own business trying to sleep. Alright. We should have more than enough time today to get this done. I feel like Robin should be done with whatever shed we had her working on last. I think it was the one down at the very bottom over here in the corner. The last one for the kegs. But it could have also been one for the no, it was for the Crystallariums, not for the kegs. I'm never gonna say that correctly. I already know. I am never gonna say that correctly. I will constantly be getting backwards on it. But that's okay. Hopefully you know what I mean. Anything in the top left corner, we're doing diamonds. Anything in the bottom right corner is wine. Okay, and it looks like they're all done, too, so we can swing over to her shop and hopefully rearrange the kegs the way I'm planning on doing them now, which means we can get that little bit of area where the kegs are currently sitting turned over to farmland. Or at least planned out for farmland. Like, we don't have to get everything put into place just yet. Although, I guess I could go ahead and get some pumpkins or something, just as, like, an extra crop. An extra little source of income. Get some espresso going, please, and thank you, because I cannot move that slowly. We got too much to do. Alright, 2 more to go, and then we should be done. And yeah, we definitely had another mushroom tree that was ready. I'm pretty sure I saw one. Hey, Elijah. How's your day going? Alright, all done with those. We got any... No, none of them are ready just yet. Alright, mushroom trees. Who all's ready? 1... Okay, so it's just the 2 over here that are ready. We could put tappers on those guys as well. Get some free mushrooms out of it. Then again, I haven't actually used our mushroom shed in literal years, so we already said hi to the cat. Alright. We need to go to the desert, get that changed over, take some gold just in case. I need to put that down somewhere. I'll figure it out later. The main things that need to be done right now, though, are Robin and moving the kegs. So, basically, just need to head over there before she closes. Hello, Rubino. I need to do some moving. Let's see. I think I'll keep them all in one line for right now. Then we can start over here with the new line. And the plan is 1 on one day, 1 on the next day. Can split it up, because right now we can do technically all of these, but 5 of them we can do and get changed over in half a day. So that means we should be able to, even if it lines up on the same day as a Crystallarium, get both of those things done without running out of time, assuming I don't do something dumb. That's a big assumption to make, but assuming I don't do anything dumb, we should be able to get both things done, and that's the main thing. I don't want to hinder the production of either of these, because these guys bring in a decent chunk of money. So, get 1 more of these going. Hold on, first things first. I need more stones. And we need some wood for the actual building of the shed. But I need to stock up on stones because otherwise we're not making any crystallariums at all. I already know if I don't do this now, we're gonna run out like a third of the way through or something. Alright, good enough right now, and then we only need 300 wood. For the actual for the actual shed production. We move you there. We need 3 more of those and we should be good. Well, once they're fully upgraded, we should be good, but same difference. Having them in place is the first step. And then once winter hits, we can clear all of this out and finally start planning out an area for our animals. We don't have to, but I figure might as well put that area to some use. I was like, we can have a productive farm, but it can also be nice to look at. Also, I need to stop in and check on our ostriches, because I'm pretty sure we had 1 or 2 that were close to being ready to be sold. So let's just get all of this done. It's going to take a while for these to finish smelting anyways. And actually, while we're over here, I might stop in and see what Sandy's got going. Might as well. Sandy, do you have anything good? Is that a mouse shirt? I don't know, but I'm taking it. There we go. We can go ahead and grab the batteries. I kind of forgot to get them last week, but that's fine. Go ahead and grab these. We can grab our resin as well. We're gonna need it for all the kegs anyways. Again, I completely forgot to grab them last week, but not the end of the world. Nope, don't want anything from you. I do want to say hi to the camel, though. It's just polite to say hi to the camel or the pig whenever you pass them. Okay. All that's done. It's probably going to be a while before that iridium is actually done, so we can hold off on going back to check on things. At least for a little while. Shoot, you know what I just realized? I think we're out of wood. But also, we're gonna pause really quick. I need to go check on something. But I'll be back in just a second. Okie dokie. Tarkus was being oddly quiet, so I was just curious as to what he was getting into. A quiet puppy can be a good thing or it can be a bad thing. But thankfully, he's just sleepy right now, so he was just being a chill boy. Nothing to worry about. Alright. I've still got all this jade on me I need to put up. Drink some more triple shot real quick. Alright, and now we've got this area empty. So I think we're going to lay it out kind of the same way we did this little section over here. I'm still not happy with the way those, like, wood planks look in comparison to the other wood, but it makes sense because they are two different tones. So it just doesn't look right to me because of that. Okay, how close did I cut the border over here? So it's like right on it on that one. I'm using that one as my guide, so... But this down here does have to be pulled up, just because of the way the bottom of this farm is shaped. Not gonna be able to see right here, but that's okay. It'll be fine. Alright, how big is this area? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 3, 2, 3. Dang, it would be just shy if we did it that way. Wait, no, I'm not taking into account the border. Let's see. I'm gonna pull out some different flooring and see if that looks any better. I really only went with that because we had an absolute ton of it. But let's see. What do we have that we could use? We only have so much of this stuff available. This one's a similar tone, but I don't know how it's gonna look. Like, just use it right here. Yeah, I don't know. At the very least, it's a similar tone to the one that we're using as like our main flooring. That's not what I meant to do. See, it's so similar I wasn't paying attention and placed down the wrong one. That's not actually what happened. I just flat out wasn't paying attention. I don't know if that looks any better. But at the very least, it's down now, so I can use it to see how much we've got to work with. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so there is the option 2, 3, 2, of using the pressure nozzles on the iridium sprinkler in this section. I just don't know how well that would work. So 1, 2, 3, space 1, 2, 3. It would come down to here. I'm just using this to like block things off right now. 3, 3. And then we would have a little bit of a space where we could put in a path right here and use some of the smaller iridium pieces. Does mean we need to move this over. Although, if I'm gonna move it over, I might as well move it over in the direction that I can actually see. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Yes, old man. What you need, bud? Are you lonely? Are you? How are you lonely, though? What? You have been getting nothing but attention from me today. My needy, needy boy. Sir. Sir. Is that all you needed, was just some attention? You wanna sit in my lap? Ah! No, not with the claws, you don't. Oh, God. Hi! Are you learning from Tyler to stick your claws in my leg for attention? Please don't learn that. Your claws are significantly sharper than his. Yeah, let's not learn that one, okay? Old man cat needs attention real quick. Because he's a needy boy. He must have just woke up from a nap. He really only does this when he's just waking up. He wakes up, wants a little bit of attention, and then goes back to doing whatever he has to do. Isn't that right, sir? Come here. Come here, then. Keep those claws tucked in. Thank you. So happy. So fuzzy. Am I gonna be sneezing later? So happy, so fuzzy. Alright, so I think this flooring is kind of a miss. It is closer in tone, but that little edging it's got going on kind of sucks. I definitely like it more than the wood planks, but it's still just, it's not doing it for me. It really sucks. Let's see, what do we actually have? I can't really see in the catalog because I don't have stones on me. But I'm kind of wondering if, like, the crystal steps, no, the crystal path, if that would be a fun addition. It's refined quartz, and we could do that pretty easily. I want to say we've still got some fire quartz saved up. I could throw them in some crystallariums and stockpile it. And I don't think I've really used the crystal paths ever. Mainly because they take refined quartz to make, and I've always had a better use for refined quartz than just pathing. But I don't really have that issue right now. Also, it's late, so we're just gonna go ahead and go to bed. I'll clean all that up in the morning. But first things first, before I do that, I'm going to grab one of those. Definitely not doing the brick floors because it also uses clay, and clay is too desperate of a commodity for me. I've also never really used the gravel path before, so I'm gonna just pull a few of those, an equal number to how we have the crystal paths, just so I can get a better idea of what it looks like. Because we could use those in place of where we've got the cobblestone. I mean, obviously it's gonna have to wait until the afternoon because we've got stuff to do, but could be interesting. It's stuff that I don't very commonly use, so might as well branch out and try new things. Worst case scenario, I just don't like it. Okay, get some espresso going. Wait on a prismatic shard, please. Thank you. I guess we'll say hi to Shane. Maybe I'll just sweep the floor a little bit or something. Yeah, get under the chairs you keep putting in the house. Every time he puts a new chair in, we just put it in his room. Macano? How's everything looking down here? Okay, we've got some stuff ready to go up here. So... move everything off my top bar because I don't like having it cluttered. I don't know how many of these we need, so I'm just going to bring the whole stack. Something tells me we don't need the whole stack, but... I mean, we still needed a decent chunk of them. Okay, you guys go back in there. You guys can go in there. Who sent me something? Yeah, we're not doing that. I haven't participated in the fall festival in a while. I need to get my scythe out. Forgot I actually put it back where it's supposed to go. Oh, hey, we had 2 new mushroom trees grown. Alright, scythe. Also, we need to harvest these guys before I forget about them. I need to actually stay on top of harvesting them. Especially because we're fixing to head into winter, and this and the stuff at the island's all we've got. Well, once winter hits, that's all we've got. I'm wondering if it would do us any good at all to have the lightning rods back down. I think even when we had them down, we were still losing crops on stormy days. But it couldn't hurt to put them down just as decorations. Once we have everything in place on the farm, it might not be a bad idea. Robin's hard at work. Do we have any more ancient fruit ready to go over here? The answer to that is a big fat no. So since we're near the chest, I'll go ahead and put this up. Apparently we had more of our regular flooring. I'll just go ahead and take these with me. The only other thing we need to do today is, well, aside from our crystallariums and the flooring, is I want to go see what our quests are for the week. This is empty. Oh, and apparently, that reminds me, I can't word, but that reminds me, we need to go back to the desert and change out that, gather all the iridium we had, and get some more gold going as well, because I'm pretty sure the gold that we have stockpiled up is going to be gone from this batch of iridium alone. Because it takes quite a bit of gold to make a crystallarium. Like, honestly, the iridium's the easier part. Especially if you just carry staircases and bombs like I do and just go for it. The iridium's the easy part. It's staying on top of the gold production that's the issue. Even with buying the gold ore, it's still, you've got to wait for it to smelt. And it's 5 bars per crystallarium, so that's a lot of fucking gold. But also, we need to go to the island, which we have to go there anyways to see Mr. Key, but I feel like some of our ancient fruit is ready. If it's not already, it will be soon. And I don't know, our pineapples might be done. I'm not sure what growth stage they're at right now, but I feel like they should be done pretty soon. Because I want to say it only takes them like 14 days to reach maturity, and then they grow every 7th day. Let's see if I can get this done super quick. Probably not. I've said it before and I will say it again. If we ever try this challenge again, I'm getting the automate mod, because that will make my life so much easier. Like, we still have to get everything ourselves, but just the option of having things automatically transferred into a chest for me, so much more convenient. Might also mean if we don't have to actually physically be in here, we could fill this up even fuller. I'm not sure. I haven't actually looked into how the automate mod works, so something I'd have to look into, but that's fine. Even if I still have to keep the same layout, it's still helpful. Alright, 2 more to go and then we're done. We're free to do other things then. Whenever the kegs are done, I will go ahead and harvest the one that's going to be in the next row. But I'm not going to fill it up. Because like I said, one row is going to be for one day, and then we'll fill up the other row the next day, so that way it's kind of staggered out. That does rely on me staying on top of things so that things stay in the same order that they're supposed to be in, but if not, that just means if I do mess it up, we just have to wait a little bit to harvest one of them in the future. Or refill them in the future. Whatever way you want to look at it. Okay. Those are done. I'm going to go ahead and drop them in the shipping bin and take out this... Oh, I have to be extremely careful because that's... Yeah. That's close to a little nubbin tree. I don't know if you can accidentally take those guys out, but I don't want to risk it, so... You know, I was going to drop those in the bin, but I completely forgot and just went ahead and clicked on the mini obelisk, so... it's fine. Let's go to the island. Get all the things taken care of. Yeah, I'd say everything's ready. You know, just a hunch. I'm gonna try not to harvest the pineapples just yet, though. Because I want to wait for the indicator one in the house to be ready before I harvest them. Does mean I have to be careful down at the bottom. And over here at the top. But as long as I am smart... Okay, that's a big thing for me to try and ask myself to do. Be smart. But again, we're gonna stagger these out the same way we did last time. I guess I forgot to come over here and harvest them at some point, because the rows are back out of order. But we're gonna do what we did last time and do every other 3 rows. It's a lot more manageable that way. Trying to do all of it at once just means I end up missing out on something else that I could be doing. So we're just gonna separate it out just a little bit. Every 3 rows. Welcome back, old man. Did you go for a little wander? I think all of the animals are finally chilling out for the night. There we go. Oh, no. Missed one directly in the center. Alright, we can come back tomorrow and get the rest of those. Alright, what do you need for this week? Well, I mean, if you're just gonna keep giving me the prismatic shard option, I'm gonna take it. I've got more than enough of those to go around. I haven't forgotten that we need to go back to the island as well, or to the desert as well. For those. But I do need to actually have the items on me for that. Let's see. That and that should be enough. Go ahead and put these up real quick while I'm thinking about it. I'm just going to throw these in here too. We can run to town later to see what quest is there, but alright. We'll go to the desert first and get these changed over, and then we'll head back to Mr. Key. I need to lay these furnaces out better, because right now they're just... It's not doing it for me. The way they're laid out is just very... I don't know. I don't like it. That's the main point. Okay, back home. Go ahead and put all this stuff up. Alright, how many of those can I make now? Alright, that's enough for half a shed, but we're out of stones. So I think what we do is finish out this shed if it's not already, because I don't remember if we finished it out. Nope. Alright, so we finished this one out. And then, since this, because this is the road that's going to be ready tomorrow. Miss a space for our light. Okay. Now we can go back to Mr. Key. I'm going to try and remind myself to keep an eye out for the pineapple in our room to be ready. So we can come back and harvest these guys, because that'll get those synced up with the indicator in our room. Which was the whole thing I wanted to do. There we go. Alright, let's go see what they've got planned in town. We're probably not going to get the flooring done today. That's fine. We can do it tomorrow. I'm actually thinking I'll just wait on that other set of iridium until the pineapples are ready too, because then I don't have to be careful about it, because they'll all be synced up at that point. That'll also mean I know when that second half of I keep calling it iridium. It's ancient fruit. You know what? I can do some albacore fishing. Alright. I'm just gonna go ahead and clean all of this up, because this area is kind of a hot mess. I like this flooring in theory. We might use this flooring some in our animal area, because I do like the hay look. But something about it just doesn't sit with the flooring we already have down. And I don't want to have to pull up the flooring on the whole farm. I mean, we could use the trick of going to Robin's and just using buildings to like, clean it up, but there's still going to be spots that I'm just not going to be able to clean it up as easily. And also, I like this flooring. I like the weathered flooring. It looks nice. Alright, let's see. Got my 3 options here. Probably not going to be able to see it as well, but... let's say we do that there. How does that look? Okay, I think definitely the crystal path and the cobblestone path. It looks nice, but at the same time, there's something about the gravel path. At some point, I'm gonna have to find some way to make this work, because I do like the look of the gravel path. So, probably Thursday, because then we won't have to worry about any crystallariums needing to be done. We can go through and pull up all of that old pathing. But we can pull it all up and get it changed out with the crystal floor. Put my shirt up. Alright, those are done tomorrow. Oh. Okay, not too bad. It'll be even better once we finally get all of the crystallariums completely filled. Okay, so our kegs are ready today. And our pineapples are ready today. Okay, that's a lineup I didn't really want. That's a lot of things ready today, so something tells me we're not going to be able to get something done. So I think we'll focus on the things that are important, like actually getting the stuff on the farm done. Crystallariums and kegs. Those are the main priorities. And then any extra time we have, we can go harvest crops. Shane hiding in the corner. Rosie. Goldie. And Mackinac hiding in the bed again. Because of course he is. I was even just saying, I don't know why he was hanging out in the bed. But I'm glad he stopped. And now he's back at it again. Alright. First things first, let me put these guys up. Shoot, we also need to go to the desert. There's a lot of things that need to be done today, so we'll take it one thing at a time. Crystallariums first. Main priority is crystallariums. I would say I have to pick the pineapples today, because I've already picked the indicator one. But if we don't get to it, it's no big deal. We just have to wait for it to sync up again, and then go on a day that actually works for it. Not the end of the world. Come on, grab that one. I think a good portion of these is going to end up being used to fill crystallariums today. Because, let's see, we're still waiting on Robin to be done with that keg shed, so I can't go get any more stones until she's done with that. For some reason, my brain completely forgot about that. So it's actually only going to be 60 of these diamonds used for, or 60-something, used for crystallariums, because we can't make any more. My brain forgot that already. Oh well. Even better. That just means we get to keep more of our money. I do need to swing by the quarry at some point and check and see if that stuff is done. Because we've got resin over there as well. It doesn't produce as fast as the stuff we have at the desert, but it still produces at least once a week. And considering I still don't know how many kegs I want to make, I could probably do the math and see how many we're going to be able to fill in those sheds, but I just don't feel like doing it. Oh, come on. Oh, all of the mushrooms are done. Dude, nice. I love the look of the mushroom trees. I'm glad they were added. Well, the seeds, at least, because they've always been a part of the game as far as I'm aware. At least for a very long time, they have been a part of the game. You could just have mushroom trees on your farm. But I'm glad they added the option of getting the seeds so you could place them where you wanted them to be. Because now I can just have, like, a long row of mushrooms, and it's so cute. It'll look even nicer once we can put the pathing in around them. Actually, I could probably go ahead and put the pathing around them. I still have to watch out for our fruit trees, but the mushroom trees should be good now. And I'm thinking I want to go with another stone look to go around those guys. So I did say I wanted to add more flooring that isn't just the weathered flooring. Breaks up the textures a little bit, makes things look a little different, and you can also, like, designate certain areas, you know, all that fun stuff. Alright, just need to fill these guys up and then we are good to go. It's 1:40. We should have plenty of time to fill up our kegs. Because like I said, we're only filling up one row of them. We're not going to fill up both rows. We can go ahead and start on the second row tomorrow. So this one, I'm just going to empty out. Because this isn't getting used until tomorrow. The jukeboxes help to make it actually have sound in there, but oh shoot. Robin was done today. Okay. So these guys are gonna wait just a minute. We're definitely not getting over to the island today. But also, I just ran all the way up here like an idiot when I literally have... I keep forgetting that I've got these guys over here. And it actually takes more brain power than it should to remind myself that I have moved our obelisks. But I need to buy more stones. We need more wood, Because I can't make kegs without wood. Just gonna stockpile a few more. Just 2 more stacks should be enough to get us. And then the rest of this row can be wood. Because some of this is actually going to get used up when we upgrade our shed too, so maybe I should go ahead and plan for that. Hold on. We need 550, 300. So 300, 550. There we go. Upgrade this guy. Awesome. Alright. Now that's done, we can actually get started on these guys. I love Professor Snail's radio. It sounds so nice. Matter of fact, I usually keep one of my headphones off of my ear, so that way I don't sound weird when I'm talking. Because I have an issue with, like, the sound of my own voice if I'm talking. I don't know, something about it, when I have both of my headphones on, just sounds so distorted. So I normally keep one off, but while we're in the kegs, I'm gonna put one back on. It's just so chill. You have a Jojo? Jojo, you know you can jump over that gate, right, baby? But it's more fun if Daddy picks you up and puts you over it? That is true, she is a daddy's girl. Jojo loves her dad. Very much so. Apparently Jojo was just sitting in front of the baby gate. Just chillin'. But then Drew came along and she wanted her dad, so all is right in the world again. Like, that cat will straight up follow him around the house meowing until he picks her up. It's really cute. He has to hold her a certain way, too, so she can sit up high and stare around. Alright, last one, and then we can get... it's only 850. I think we could run back to the desert and get some stuff changed over. See, this is why we're only doing half a day on the kegs, because with my lack of coordination, it takes a minute. But this means that even on days when the kegs are ready and the crystallariums are not, and the only thing we have to do is the kegs, we still have another half of the day to get other things done. That's the main thing I wanted to accomplish, was to make sure we have time to do other things, such as any quests we have, or just anything in general. Okay. Let me just pop back up to the top, because I need to grab any of our remaining I'm not gonna word right. I already know I'm not gonna word right. I don't know why I try words. It's all good. We need to pop back up to the top so I can get some ores, so we can go over to the desert and get these guys smelting, get some gold smelting, gather up what we have from yesterday. Not gonna lie, the glow of these furnaces in the desert really works well. It would probably work even better if I didn't have the flooring down, but since I move slightly faster on the flooring, it's staying. But it would probably look even better if it was just on the sand. But either way, let's pop back this way. I want to check the bus stop and see if the tree's there already. If they are ready, then the stuff at... Okay, so the stuff at the quarry's not ready. Good to know. But that's why we check there first anyways. Oh, sounds like Tarkus is awake again. He's doing little yip-yap wolves. Right, those guys up. Get all of my stone and wood put away. Yeah, we were really low on wood. We wouldn't have been making any kegs. Alright. This should be enough to get another third or so of this shed done. Trying to make sure I leave space for our jukebox and lights, which I do have made up. I just need to get in here. Okay, everybody's beeping. Everybody's bouncing along. Good, good, good. Everything else can go in the shipping bin then. Okay. Tomorrow we can get our other... Shoot, no. Real quick. I almost did the thing I do every time with the kegs. I need to get one more piece of fruit so I can fill up our indicator. And I actually might get a second piece of fruit already in. I'll just keep this stack on me, because I'm gonna need to start this shed tomorrow. Like I said, I want it every other day with the two. So I can go ahead and fill up one of these kegs and then straight in the morning fill up the other one. keep myself on track so I don't forget things. Almost 3 million. Not too bad. It will be 3 million more than likely once we get all of the diamonds in that row done. My pomegranate tree wasn't able to grow last night. Well, shoot, which one? I need to go check, because it's told me... It told me that about the apricot tree, and we took care of the grass that was there. I didn't see any grass growing up around any of the other trees, but I also wasn't looking that hard, so... I need to go check those. Because I want them fully grown, hopefully before winter hits, so that way they can look nice once spring hits. Caroline sent me a potato. Thank you, Caroline. Thank you, Shane. Alright, potato in the bin, because I really don't have use for the potato. Alright, which pomegranate tree? Ah! I figured out which one it was. I'm pretty sure it was that one that had a seed trying to grow in next to it. I'm pretty sure that was a mushroom tree seed, considering the fact that I didn't get a seed back. Alright, get these guys all filled up. Did I fill up the one in the house as well? I honestly don't remember. I think I did. But it takes me no time to run up to the house and check, so... Guess that's what I'm doing. I did not. Okay. And that's why we double check, because I'm prone to doing stuff like that. Alright. Let me put this ancient fruit up. And really quick, before I forget about them again... I guess I need to harvest that. I'll harvest that after I get through with the ostriches, because otherwise I will forget about them. New baby ostrich hatched. Awesome, awesome. Sure. Jackia. Get another one going. Pep is almost there. Formo's not. Mus is not. Malbert's not. Tarmert. You are. Bye-bye. You are not, but you're close. You're really close. Maybe by the end of the week that one will be ready. Okay. Ancient fruit. Okay, those are all done. Awesome, awesome. I still have my scythe on me. I'll go ahead and take care of that. Alright, we'll get to taking care of this here in a little bit. But I need to go to the desert and change over some stuff. Also, it's Thursday, which means... Magic rock candy. I might need more coal than that. Just safe side. Err on the safe side. And I think we might go ahead and head back to the island and go ahead and get that other half of ancient fruit. Instead of waiting for it to be ready with the pineapple. Because I don't know. It's gonna be a minute for the pineapple, and I need that ancient fruit. We can always sync it up later. But I really need to start stockpiling it. ahead and grab this up while we're here, because never hurts to stock up on resin. Alright. Shoot! I never got the magic rock candy. Back to the desert. Alright, this time I'm actually gonna get the magic rock candy. I'm assuming Drew's done streaming because I just heard whatever the hell he's listening to on YouTube. Oh, it's Charlie. Okay. Wait. Yeah, magic rock candy. In there. We need more espresso because I'm not going to continue moving this slowly. In there you guys go. In there you go. I can make 5 more of these guys. We're still in need of more iridium, but that's fine. We can get more of that later. Hello, Goldie. Okay. Yeah, back to the island. We're getting that ancient fruit. When we get done with that, we can go ahead and come back and finish laying out the farm. Again, not touching the pineapples until the indicator's done again, because I want to get them synced up. These are just backup fruits anyways, so it's not the end of the world if we miss out on a week of gathering them. These are just in case our ancient fruit production isn't. Because part of the reason we're capping them is to make it more manageable. And part of it is to kind of make it so that we don't run out. Is that just my phone's internet acting up, or is that the stream? Okay, no, not the stream. Cool, cool, cool. I did that the other night where it just, like, thought it was just my phone buffering, but it was actually the stream disconnecting because our internet is garbage. Fresh, hot garbage. But it's okay. It still gets the job done. And it probably wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't, both of us trying to stream half the time. Like, right now he's already done, but that's only because I got a late start tonight. It worries me because my phone keeps doing the buffering thing. Hold on. I think the issue is my phone is still set to the Wi-Fi, and it always acts up for some reason whenever it's set to the Wi-Fi. I don't know why it does that. But Streamlabs says everything is cool, so I'm going to take Streamlabs' word for it. Maybe my phone will stop acting like a dumb now that it's set back to mobile data. I literally only even had it set to the Wi-Fi because I was, I'm a big fan of some of the, like, puzzle sorting games that you can get on your phone. And one of them, it's like, Joy Puzz or Joy Sort or something like that. I don't know. You change water levels to make a full vial of the same color water, right? Don't know why. It's very fun for me. But anyways, it was acting up while it was on mobile data, so I wanted to see if it was just the mobile data doing it or if it was the game itself doing it. But no, it was the game itself, and I just forgot to change it back off of, shoot, I should probably get some more refined quartz going before I do that. Where do I have it? Okay. I've got one in there as extra just in case something happens. Matter of fact, I'm gonna move these. they won't be in the way. That works, and... Dang it, that's under that. I dislike that you sometimes pick up your decorations. The number of times I have picked up a rug is far too ridiculous. Because then I have to pick up every single thing underneath that rug as well. I don't need this. 2 right there. And now I've completely forgotten what I was saying anyways, so... Oh, yeah, the sort puzzle, Yep, I was just playing those and, forgot to change back to mobile data instead of Wi-Fi. It's really weird to me that my phone wants to act up on Wi-Fi and not on mobile data, because it's always been the case for me that it acted better when it was connected to Wi-Fi than it did just off of mobile data. Like, there was a long stretch of time where I straight up just could not use my phone when I was at home. Just because of, it's actually the house that we're working on to move into. It's metal siding, so it doesn't get as much connectivity as anywhere that doesn't have metal siding. But, I just couldn't use my phone in the house unless it was connected to Wi-Fi of some kind. Which for a long time we did not have out there because we just didn't have internet in our area. I don't think this, yeah, it's not taking that long at all. Forgot that was gold right there. I was gonna say, I don't think this is gonna take long, so I'm just gonna stand here and wait. Because I kinda need this crystal, the, refined quartz for the crystal pathing. Oh, hey, and our iridium, yeah, iridium bars are fixing to be up. I thought I was fixing to say something wrong, but no, that is in fact what I was trying to say. When I'm so used to messing up my words, I think I've messed them up even when I haven't. Oh well. Hold on. No wonder we're moving so slowly. My espresso wore off. I actually feel like I could really go for a coffee right now, but it's almost 10 o'clock at night, and I probably don't need that caffeine. I do have decaf in the house, but it's just, I don't know, it's not the same. And I even specifically got the decaf for whenever I'm craving coffee at night. Alright, that gold's not going to be ready anytime soon, so I might as well just leave that until tomorrow. Okay. Get all of you put up. Get in there. Alright, we were going for the crystal path. I don't know how much I need, so I'm just gonna go for like 200 of them. If we need more, I can make more. Not the end of the world. I'm gonna start with the area that I haven't laid down flooring in just yet, so that way I don't have to worry about pulling it up. Because what we're gonna do over here is a iridium sprinkler with a pressure nozzle. And then at the bottom, we'll have a couple of... Hold on. I can probably actually go ahead and lay it out. So it would be... Let's see. That's like dead center right there. 3, 3, 3, 3. Yeah, perfect. And then that and that. Perfect. Perfectly acceptable. I might find a different flooring to use for, underneath the sprinkler heads. Haven't decided yet. We'll see how it goes. And I still haven't decided on what flooring I want to do around our trees. Because like I said, I don't want to do any of the, like, solid pieces. Because, like, typically around trees you want to have, like, mulch or rocks or something. At least in actual landscaping. Not that I am a landscaper by any means, I've just spent far too much time looking at pictures of landscaping, trying to figure out what to do with the yard. Oh. Which, I'm pretty sure Drew and I have pretty much decided on a no-yard yard, if that makes any sense. We're planning on getting rid of the actual grass and replacing it with things that are lower growing, such as creeping thyme, clover. I'm hoping for a bunch of dandelions. We usually get a decent amount of them, but I've actually got dandelion seeds specifically for growing dandelions. Because we tried making, earlier this spring, we tried making dandelion jelly, and it tasted really good, but we had used an artificial sweetener instead of actual sugar to make it, so it crystallized really, really badly. Like, as soon as the jelly was, like, touched with a spoon or anything, it started crystallizing. Which is fine, it just means it won't keep as well. And it's not as visually appealing as, like, this really pretty, like, light yellow clear jelly. So we'll try again next year with actual sugar and actual preserving methods, because we kind of did a, I guess what you would call, like, more of a quick jelly, where we weren't really doing it correctly. We still got a gelatin, but just wasn't quite what it was supposed to be. Alright, all of those guys put up. I'm gonna take a few of these, because some of our sheds still need lights in them. Like, I know this one does. But yeah, the no yard will, hopefully look pretty good. Okay, so it's this one that I was thinking of, and it's not ready yet, so I can't put those in there. Oh wait, those go in a different chest. I'll put them up later. We have to go in there tomorrow anyways to put up our prismatic shards, so... And our jade that's done, apparently. So we'll worry about that later. I forgot about the potato. Oh my god. I was like, wait, what did we sell today? Because we haven't done anything. Except for, like, some organization stuff and some resource processing. I forgot Caroline sent us a potato this morning. Well, there you go. We made 88 gold from a potato. It was a lovely gift. I have actually been gifted potatoes in real life before. My brother was given a care package from his church, and it was way too much for just him and my sister-in-law and their kid. My niece. So he split it up amongst the family, and one of the things that was gifted was a bag of sweet potatoes, which I know technically aren't potatoes, but they're called potatoes, so I'm gonna still count it as being gifted potatoes. They were also very delicious. Now I'm hungry, because I'm thinking about the sweet potatoes again. Alright, we have some more wine ready to go. Then again, I could also be hungry because this is normally when we're eating dinner, because like I said, I got a late start today. I normally start streaming at 6 p.m. And today I didn't start until 8, so... You know, around the time I'm starting to wind down the stream, because we normally end at 9. So this is around the time Drew and I usually either start cooking dinner or have already started eating dinner. Athena, do you need your ears cleaned, honey? Is that why you're scratching? Oh, I think it is. I think Athena's getting her ears cleaned tonight. Both of our dogs have big, floppy ears. They're hound dogs. So that means they have to get their ears cleaned pretty regularly. Oh yeah, now that I can see it in daylight, the crystal pathing definitely looks a lot better. Where am I going? I need to be going to the greenhouse is where I need to be going. Because I've got stuff that I need to put up. Also, we've got all that space in front of the greenhouse that I could actually use for our chest, now that I'm thinking about it. Plus, we've got this area down here that's fully ready. I can put in my flooring there. Still not sure what flooring I want to put around the mushrooms, though. Oh well, I'll figure something out eventually. Oh, come on, grab that piece of gold. Thank you. No batteries are done, as far as I can tell. Okay. Wine up. You guys up. Our stuff at the quarry is ready, so I'll go ahead and grab these guys. We can pop over there real quick. We do still have some kegs that I can use for that first shed that's done. And probably even another one, but I'm gonna go ahead and keep harvesting these. Worst case scenario, I just have a bunch of resin stockpiled. Shoot! We need to be fishing for Albacore, because I forgot I took on that quest for Demetrius. Well, real quick, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go put my scythe up. Grab our fishing pole. Where is my fishing pole? That is a really good question. Where would I have put it? Did I put it on the porch? I bet I put it on the porch. Yep. Hello, Athena. What's up, honey? Do you want out of the room? Okay. I'm gonna let Athena out of the room really quick. At least she was nice and asked me this time. Athena is a very goofy puppy who apparently wanted me to go out with her. Also, I need to go restock their food. Oh yeah, I definitely needed to restock their food. Okay. All of that in the shipping bin. Actually, I need to check something. What is the timing on the Albacore? Just as a reminder, if you're new to Stardew Valley, or if you're just somebody that doesn't like using the wiki, become friends with Pam as fast as you can, because she gives you access to Fibs here, which is the Fishing Information Broadcast Service, which just is very helpful for telling you all the fish that are going in your season, when to find them, and where to find them. So what we're looking for is the Albacore, and it didn't pop up. I didn't see it on the list. Which tells me that, for one thing, something's not quite right. Are you kidding me? You know what? I was literally just talking about this earlier. I do not have time chest. I wanted the rug because it was cute, but it has caused me nothing but pain. And it moved my salad. Okay. But yeah. Shoot. I even just said that told me something. And I wasn't paying attention. I just keep thinking I need to go to the ocean, but it's not showing up that the albacore is available, which makes sense because I'm pretty sure the albacore is a winter fish. So, to do this quest for him, he did in fact say albacore, right? Yeah, albacore. I'm gonna go grab my... Actually, go ahead and put it on my fishing rod too. My magic bait, which will increase the chances of us being able to catch an albacore. We do still have to fish at the ocean, but at least now we should have better odds of getting one. But the whole reason I took that quest is because it's been a minute since we've gone fishing. And fishing in this game is just so chill. Now, it is possible that the albacore just got overlooked on the fall list. Because I want to say maybe the list prioritizes when you're most likely to find them. For the sake of the fishing channel, at least. But I don't know for sure. I haven't really paid attention to it. I've just glanced at it. But the fact that it didn't show up, you know, just gives me an inkling that maybe we wouldn't be able to find it. But I don't think it would give me a quest for something I can't physically find in that season. I have no idea. These are just speculations about things that mean absolutely nothing, because it's, at the end of the day, it's a video game. We are catching a decent bit of tuna, though, which I won't say no to, because we could throw those in the fridge for crafting gifts. Well, one of the dogs is getting in trouble. Drew just had to use his dad voice. You know what, Mr. Fish? You live your fishy life. I don't need you. That was definitely not an albacore moving that quickly. Okay. I'm gonna try something. Just out of curiosity. Go back to our regular bait, which means only things in this season and this time frame. Nothing. It's also not the end of the world if we don't finish this quest for Demetrius. I literally only took it on because I like fishing in this game. We haven't done it in a minute. And it's something chill to do. I feel like giving JoJo a break every now and then. And plus, we've already technically completed the quest in the sense that we've gotten the reward for doing that quest before. So anything else is just going to be monetary gain. And out of all of the quests on the board that I like, the ones that are for fishing or for growing a specific type of crop and selling it, those are my favorite because I get paid for doing... I get paid from the fish, plus I get paid from the person requesting it. Same thing with the crops. I get paid from the crops, plus I get paid by... It's typically Lewis or Caroline, depending on which one it is. I think Caroline only asks for the ones from Ginger Island. But in those instances, you get double paid, so... Okay, yeah. So we're not having any luck with regular bait. Which tells me the quest might have just been... Maybe you can get a quest for something that's out of season. That or my game is bugged. One of the two. I highly doubt it because nothing else is running weird. We were trying to teach Tarkus how to sit last night. We've got these, like... It's dog treats, but they look like pork rinds that we got from our local farm store. So we were trying to use Athena as, like, a demonstration, right? She sits, she gets a treat. He was not grasping anything except, Dad has food. I want that food. So we're gonna have to work with him a little bit, but according to our friends that also have beagles, like, food is the motivation for them. So we are on the right track with offering treats. It's just he hasn't quite grasped the correspondence between sitting and getting the treat. But he'll get there eventually. He's only 5 months old. He'll get there. On brighter news, Drew and I are still quarantining, but we haven't had any signs of sickness. My brother talked to me the other day. Oh, he texted me the other day. Nobody else that he came in contact with has had any issues either, so I'm guessing we all just got lucky. I'm starting to think my family just shouldn't have get-togethers, just in general, because it's my brother every time. I'm gonna start telling him, if we get together, we're standing outside, and my brother is standing at the other end of the yard. Nobody's allowed to go near him. It's only him. My sister-in-law and my niece are doing fine. I'm not sure if they both got COVID as well, but he said they're doing fine, which is, thank God, because my sister-in-law is pregnant. But he said she's doing fine. I highly doubt my niece didn't catch it, because she is... If there is a sickness out there, she's catching it. My brother was the same way. He still is. But he was just as bad when he was her age. Like, we were constantly having to stay home from school from him getting sick. Well, I didn't have to, but I was in, you know, free day off school. I'll take it. The only things I've ever really had to worry about were sinus infections. And I'm gonna bet that the majority of those were because we had cats. We didn't realize how allergic to cats I was until after I became an adult. So I'm betting the majority of my sinus infections as a kid were because of the cats. You know what, Mr. Fish? You are very obviously not an albacore. If you want to hang out there, you can. Do your fishy business. Do what you gotta do. Bye-bye. Thank you. Also, I don't know what this face on our shirt is supposed to be, but it's so cute. Also, the whole reason I want coffee is because I was looking at the shirt, and it looks like 3/4 sleeves, or... Yeah, especially when she's got her arms raised. It looks like a 3/4 sleeve, which made me think about sweaters, which made me think about sweater weather, which made me think about coffee. Just some fun brain correlation for you. Except now my brain's thinking about more like dessert coffee and not actual coffee. And I definitely don't need that. Sugar and caffeine at 10 at night's not a good idea. Okay, I haven't seen a single albacore this entire time, so something tells me we're not doing Demetrius's quest, but that's okay. Like I said, it was just something to do, a reason to fish. And if nothing else, we've gotten some things that would be nice to hold on to. Everything else can just go in the shipping bin. Okay, I think I'm gonna call this one the last fish, because we haven't had any luck. We're just gonna pop back to the house. Okay. And I will say, that plays into my theory that the fish that you're looking for become more scarce once you take on that particular quest from Demetrius. Because, like, whenever he has overpopulation, there's the specific fish one, and then there's just the general location fish. General location fish, it bumps it up to 20 that you have to catch instead of 10, but it can be any fish. The one where it's a specific fish, it feels like that fish, you could be catching it non-stop, and then as soon as you take on the quest, they're gone. Without fail. Then again, I could just be overlooking into things, so... Is she thinking you're getting onto her again? Poor Athena. Oh no, Athena, you're not in trouble, honey. It's the puppy that's in trouble, not you. She keeps thinking whenever Tarkus gets in trouble that it's directed at her. But she has been an absolute angel. Well, aside from some toy guarding, but we've been working on that. She doesn't food guard. We broke her of that pretty early on when she was a puppy. And we've never had a reason to suspect that she would toy guard because the cats don't fuck with her toys because they're cats. They don't want her toys. The most they want to do is sniff it and then move on. They have their own toys that they want to play with. Also, update, Jojo is even more adorable the more of the pom-pom balls I buy her, or the more of them I give to her. She had one brand new out of the package. First thing she does with it is drop it in the water bowl. I don't know why. I don't know why she did it, but she just looks so happy walking around with her little pom-pom ball. I will keep buying those for the rest of her life if it makes her that happy, because she's so stinking cute. But, yeah, so we're working on Athena with, toy guarding. She hasn't really had too many instances. It was just this one toy we got her. It was, it looks like a tire. Fun fact, it could, in fact, fit over Tarkus's head, because he was willing to let me put it on him. The only reason I didn't is because I was like, I don't know if I would be able to get it back over his head. I probably could, but I didn't want to take the risk of him getting stuck. But that's the only toy she's really had an issue with, as far as I'm aware, of trying to toy guard. And it was only 2 times. The first day we gave it to her, and like a day later, the next day. But since then, since she's gotten in trouble twice for toy guarding, she hasn't really had any issues. But she keeps hearing Tarkus get in trouble and think it's her getting in trouble. So, my poor little Thena. Alright, we got Crystallariums today. No wonder I forgot to drink my espresso. There we go. Rosie, Shane. I mean, you can go check on them, Shane. They're literally just right below our farm. Nothing ready down there. Kent sent me a cherry bomb. Cool. Okay, so today is going to be Crystallariums, and then I think I'm going to try and figure out what flooring I want to do around our mushrooms. Ooh, maybe that could be where I use the gravel path at. Maybe. We'll see. Either way, main priority is Crystallariums, because this is actual money. And after all, the whole goal of this is getting to 1 billion gold. You know, the jukeboxes probably wouldn't be as big of an issue for me if I would just stop holding down right-click every time I walk around in here, but it's just habit for collecting Crystallariums. I could do the regular cobblestone as well, or the crystal cobblestone again. That could look nice. Yeah, I think we'll go with the crystal cobblestone. Or the crystal path. It looks so much like the cobblestone, since I'm pretty sure it's just a recoloring, that my brain automatically just calls it cobblestone. But it is not. It is called a crystal path. I'll find somewhere eventually to use that gravel path at, because I do like the look of it. I just don't have anywhere that looks like it would work for that. I'll try putting some around one of the mushroom trees just to see how it would look. Keep going back and forth on things. I'm not sure what I want. And that's okay. Alright, just 3 more to go, I'm pretty sure. Come on. Oh shoot, I need to check something actually when we get through with the Crystallariums. Because I feel like Robin might be done with our shed. If she is, I can go ahead and schedule her to start on another one for us. And it also means I can go ahead and fill up that shed with kegs. I can't fill them up until the ones are done next week, but I can go ahead and have the kegs in place at the very least. Last one. Dang, I should probably swing by Clint's as well and get some more gold. Alright, how about this? I'm gonna check and see how much gold we actually have before I do... We have 321... That only makes 64. Okay, yeah, we're buying more. We're gonna see Robin first, because that is something that is vital. The gold isn't as vital, because we do technically have some already. We have enough to make 64 Crystallariums with. But that is only half of a shed's worth, so... Get a new one of these going. There we go. It should be done next Monday or so. I'm gonna go ahead and put these guys up real quick. Which means we should have enough time next week to get that one upgraded and get another one down as get all over again. Repeat the cycle, basically. Don't know how many of these I want, but... And then... There we go. A little more coal. Probably just spent all of our earnings for this week on ore, but that's fine. Gotta spend money to make money and all that bullshit. Alright. Let's go put these down at the desert. Then we can come back and start looking at flooring, because I still don't know what I want to do. And really and truly, it's not that big of an issue if we don't have an idea of what flooring to put down this time. It's fine. It can wait. I just kind of want to, while we have the free time, to go ahead and try and figure out what I want to do with the flooring. Okay. Real quick while we're here, let's see what Sandy's got available. I feel like I tend to forget about Sandy. Mayoral suspenders. Perfect for your Mayor Lewis cosplay, you know. Alright, get these guys put up. Let's see what our options are for the flooring. We have an absolute ton of cobblestone paths that I could use. We also have plenty of stones that we could use for the gravel pathing. Same thing for the crystal path. I do like the look of the crystal path and the crystal path and the cobblestone path, but I feel like those are always my go-tos for stuff. So, oh wait, they're back at the top. Doot doot doot. Alright. See, this one over here, I feel like it could work with the gravel path, just because we've got two different, we've got two different floorings that it's in between, right? So using the gravel path, since it just forms like a little rut here, kind of works. Looks like it's like intentionally marked off. That's interesting. But since it makes just like a line, I feel like it could be interesting around that one. Let's see. I have an idea of how this looks, because this is my usual go-to. Definitely looks more interesting with the crystal path, so I'm going to say cobblestone is out of the runnings. Let's see how it looks with the gravel path. I don't know, it just looks like we've tilled up the area some. So, I'll find somewhere to use the gravel path at some point. Aside from the little spot we used over here where I'm gonna eventually move our workshop over to. Oh, that's too close, isn't it? Hold on. I need to remove that because otherwise our tree's not gonna grow correctly. Okay, I need some more of the crystal pathing. And honestly, I think that's probably all we're gonna have time for tonight. Just some last minute decor items. But that's okay. We didn't make a whole lot of progress, but we got a lot done today as far as some of the organization stuff that we needed to do and general work that we needed to get done, such as getting the kegs moved over, getting some more kegs started. I think, actually, I could probably get the kegs put in as well before we end out today. Just making sure those are all full up. Cool, cool. I've got these up at the very top that I don't want to forget about, so... That's not too close to you, is it? Okay, cool, cool, cool. Because I don't want to hinder the growth of any of my trees. But we can go ahead and get these kegs placed in too. Like I said, we can't fill them up, but we can go ahead and get them placed in. It'll also give me a good idea of just slightly too high up for that. There we go. It'll give me a good idea of how many we have to work with. Wait, you don't go there. That's a light spot. Because we had 300 something. That doesn't go there. And I say we've probably got enough for one more shed, too. With a little to spare, I imagine, because I think it's like... Okay, so I know it's 66 on each side, taking into account the lampposts, so... 132? Is that right? I think so. I'm not good with math, though, so that could very well be wrong. But anyways, I think that's all we've got time for. Let's see how our diamonds did overnight. Just over 1 million. And once we get all 3 rows filled up, that's how much they will be making us per row. But that's just something that's going to take time. And like I said, that is all I have time for today. I'm not trying to pick up Windows, thank you very much. But yeah, I stream every day from 6 p.m. Central Standard Time until 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, except for today because I got held up on a phone call. Because friends are important. But generally speaking, it's 6 p.m. Central Standard Time until 9 p.m. Like I said, things fluctuate. I'm human. I will make exceptions when it comes to family and friends. But, you know. We are currently alternating between Stardew Valley and My Time at Portia, so we did Stardew tonight. We're going to be doing My Time at Portia tomorrow night. And I think the main thing we're going to worry about is grinding for resources and actually getting the fish for Pinky. I said we were going to do that last time, and I completely forgot to go fishing. But hopefully we can get that done this time. On Sundays, I do a special stream from 12 p.m. Central Standard Time until 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. We're playing House Flipper on that one. We're going to be doing a little bit of everything next time. Luxury DLC, working on our new office, a little bit of the garden for the old office, and anything else that sounds entertaining that we have time for. In the description, there is a link to my fiance, Shiny Haunter, who also streams from 6 p.m. Central Standard Time until 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. He is currently alternating between TFT and Cyberpunk 2077. I think he's getting pretty close to the end of that one, though. I'm not sure what game he has lined up for next, but I know he wanted to play Fallout 4 at some point. Which, to be fair, that's, like, been one of the #1 games he has played since he and I have started dating, so it makes sense that that one would make an appearance. Just like Stardew for me. Yeah, feel free to go check him out. He's pretty great, but, you know, I am a biased party, so you don't have to take my word for that. Yeah, I'm just gonna go find food and maybe coffee. I haven't decided on that one yet. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I hope you have a wonderful morning, day, afternoon, night, whatever it is, wherever you are. And until next time, bye-bye.